exactly what it says. If you're a victim of white supremacy, anytime you engage in any kind of sexual intercourse or sexual play, it should be in direct or indirect support of replacing the system of white supremacy with the system of justice. That, whomever you're with, that should be what both of you have in mind when you're engaging in sexual intercourse. I mean, that's what brings you together. That is the thing that causes you to be together. Otherwise, you don't have any business being together if you don't have that as a goal, as your ultimate goal. It's not just about the two of you. I often give illustrations like I use movies for illustrations, like the movie Casablanca. That was the message in the movie Casablanca. If you ever look at the movie, I've seen the movie on numerous occasions because I learned lessons from that movie. It's supposed to be the second greatest movie ever made. Most people will say it'll put you to sleep after the first 5 minutes, whatnot, because it's one of those old-fashioned movies. But I see the lessons in it. That the character played by Ingrid Bergman and Humphrey Bogart, and by another character that was Ingrid Bergman's husband in the movie, when it all came together at the end of the movie, done in a sort of an old-fashioned way, presented that way, the message was, hey, it's all about the fight. Everything, and Humphrey Bogart at the airport said, hey, the problems of three little people don't matter to a hill of beans and when we are up against what we are up against. And so whatever we do has to be with it in mind. What is our mission? Including all of our sexual affairs, all of our little comings and goings and whatnot, and the little club that I'm running, and all like that. Ultimately, it's about for the cause. And Victor Laszlo, your husband, talking to Ingrid Bergman, you better go with him, even though we have a little thing going here and whatnot. But his work is more important than anything that either one of the three of us is doing. So we just can't think about our comfort. And that would include, presumably, sexual intercourse between the two people or the three people, whichever way it goes. But whatever we do has to be for the cause. And black people all over the world should have that in mind. Hey, I'm not hooking up with anybody in any sexual situation unless they are at least somewhat directly or indirectly interested in solving this race problem. Why? Because we have the race problem that dominates everything that we are planning on doing anyway. If we're planning on having a so-called family or planning on buying a house or renting an apartment or getting a job, we're going to have to be dealing with the race problem. So that is the priority, not just how we touchy-feely with each other for the moment. That will pass, and then these moments will come again. But what about the big picture? Be on the job. There's another movie called D-Day, the 6th of June, this month. It's about Robert Taylor in a movie called, if the name of the movie was D-Day, the 6th of June, same theme played out in that movie. It was a different scenario and all like that.
Yes, sir.
But it was the same basic theme.
Mm-hmm.
That in the end, it was all about, hey, this big war that we're fighting.
Okay.
That's what our getting together is all about.
Okay.
We keep that eye while we're enjoying each other in the bed. We also keep in mind we're fighting a war.